I thought I was live. I was saying all this stuff a few seconds ago, thinking that I was live, and I was not live yet. So I apologize, guys. So let me start over. Welcome, He Smells Like Rome, live edition, y'all. We're gonna have a special guest on, the creator of this fragrance brand, this fragrance house, La Polie, and we're gonna talk about the fragrance, the creator behind the brand, Lisa. She's going to be on in a few minutes. And just to give you a little insight, I got some more stuff I want to talk about after well, I guess I introduce you guys to Lisa, but I got a couple of more things I want to talk about after that interview is over. So stay tuned, don't leave after that. But just to give you a little insight, I met Lisa at Sin Explorer last year, December. And she was so polite, so pleasant. And I remember walking into Sin Explorer. I was there maybe a good 20 minutes, half hour, and a gentleman came up to me and said, "Hey, you got to meet Lisa. She is new perfume brand, and her fragrance is amazing." And I thought she might have been standoffish, like, "No, I mean, it's hundreds of people asking people for interviews." She was pleasant. She was like, "Yeah, sure, I would love to do an interview, showcase my brand on your channel." That set it off right there. I smelled the fragrance, guys, and I was shocked. I was truly shocked. Now, as the days I've been in Sin Explorer and the thousands of fragrances I've smelled them all, y'all. I smelled enough to tell you what's whack, what's good, what's a pass. When I tell you, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but when I tell you this fragrance is phenomenal. But I want to let Lisa talk about the fragrance. Um, I'm waiting for her to jump onto the live. So give it a few minutes and we're going to jump into this interview. Just give me a few minutes, okay, guys? But yeah, man, this is I'm really excited for uh, just the opportunity to show you guys a new fragrance, not only by a new perfume house, but uh, a black owned fragrance company, right? We're in what we consider Black History Month, and don't get me wrong, I'm going to support Black History Month, but I'm more interested in supporting Black-owned businesses, especially in the perfume world. Um, After February, I want to support them all year round, so we can help these houses grow and be as big as some of the European, French, and Asian houses. I mean, all these other houses that we go after, and then we forget about the perfumers that kind of look like us. So I'm excited. I'm happy, and I hope I'm not missing any comments, guys. So um, please excuse me if I have. Hidden gems in the house. What's going on, bro? Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can get Lisa on. No, don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. No. What's up, man? What up? What up? What's going on? All right. Give me 1 second. I'm not sure, Lisa, if you are on. Let me know. I'm gonna see if I can get Lisa on the chat. All right, guys, give me a few seconds. Let's see if Lisa shows up in a few seconds. I usually do my lives on Instagram, but my audience is here on YouTube. So I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to meet and get some information from Lisa on this platform because uh, Instagram don't pay me, you know. So I'm gonna hook you guys up with an exclusive. So give me a second. Let's see if Lisa sends me a message. Here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Lisa, can you hear me?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, hey, how are you?
Okay.
All right. So give me 1 second. I want to get everything right and set up here so we won't be interrupted. All right. Hello?
Yeah, I'm frozen. Okay, I'm back.
I can't see you, though. Your face came, your camera's off. Check and see if you took your camera off.
Okay.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
All right. Well, I don't want people to talk to a blink screen, so I'll wait wait until you come fix the screen.
Okay.
All right. Guys, can you guys see
I can
Lisa? I want to see if they can see you or not, because maybe it's just my screen.
they see me. Somebody says see Lisa.
They see you.
Yeah, somebody says see Lisa.
All right. Let me see if go on mine and see if I can see you. All right. So guys, can y'all see Lisa? Somebody
Oh,
said no. No, they
somebody
said.
said no. Okay, so let's see. How do I don't know.
All right. Try, if you can't get the screen back up, let's see.
Hold on, let me see. All right, let's see. Let's see.
Do do you see a camera icon on your side of your screen?
No. It just got the flip and I'm flipping it back and forth. So it's on.
So all right, I'm gonna take you out and I'm gonna invite you back in again. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Once again, I apologize, guys. I'm not sure what happened. There we
Okay.
go.
There you go.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. So, guys, this is and correct me if I'm saying your name wrong because I'm horrible at it. Lisa Polite.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. And I was just telling everyone that you know the way we met in New York at Sin Explore, um, I was very pleased with how open you were to do an interview in just meeting me in like 2 minutes. You know, with such a chaotic space, and people having you just never know. You never know how someone's going to react to meeting someone new. And I was pleasantly surprised how open you were to just letting me showcase your brand on my platform. So I want to say I truly appreciate that.
You're so welcome. And the same as well. I was at the Scent Explore, getting my hustle on, spraying everybody,
Yeah.
letting everybody smell my
Hmm.
fragrance, and the outcome was great. And I didn't even have a booth. I just brought my fragrance
Yep.
and start spraying people.
Yep. And I tell you
And that's
that.
how I met you, because
Yeah.
I sprayed you.
Yeah. And I was telling them earlier. I said I was like my mouth dropped, and you can see it in the little small interview we did. I'm like, okay, all right, I see what you're doing, and I was like, I gotta tell my people, I gotta tell these guys about this wonderful fragrance, and just in case you guys don't know, this is the fragrance I'm talking about right here. Um, the presentation is gorgeous. I'll get into that in a few minutes, but um, Lisa, can you tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you're from? Let's start there, and then we can go into um, when you started doing perfume.
So I am from Harlem, New York.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Lehman Village Housing Projects in Spanish Harlem.
Hmm.
And I and that's where my love for scents really started.
Okay.
If anybody black on here knows, every Saturday morning, my
Hmm.
mom used to wake us up early Saturday with the music blasting,
Uh huh.
and that meant you had to get up and clean up.
Yep.
And after we finished cleaning up, it was just like the house just smelled so good, and it was like wow. And I was like, and it was kind of also calming to me.
I can see
And then
that.
I was like, wow, the house is clean, it smelled good. So now, I can just go on with my day and relax.
Okay, so your love of perfume started at a young age.
Yes.
I can relate to that. My dad used to do the. I'm pretty sure like everybody has in their neighborhood a Martin Luther King or a Jackson Avenue, and he used to have these Muslim guys like stand on the corner, and they used to have these kiosks with like the little perfume oils, and
Yes.
my dad used to buy the perfume oils, and had like that smell just was like radiating off of him. So I kind of know when you come in the house, I know dad just got some more like Muslim oils. So I know that smell of something that's calming, something that smells good, and having someone walk past you and have that great smell. So I can relate. So
Yes.
you so if let me make sure I'm correct. You're a new perfume company, right? You
Yes.
so how long have you your business or your perfume company been around?
I actually started in 2021,
Okay.
and then I had a little setback where my company name
Hmm.
had gotten but I mean my trademark, actually. My
Hmm.
trademark had got, somebody said I was infringing on them.
Oh, wow.
And it was a large company,
Hmm.
and I already had my perfume already.
Oh,
So that was a big lesson that I learned.
hmm,
Trademark first.
yeah.
And just through prayer and, you know, God, and it went through. Because I really honestly knew I wasn't infringing on them.
Yeah.
But it's just some people out there,
Yeah, I know
that's
what you
what
mean.
they do.
Yeah. So you started your company in 2021, and what inspired you to create this fragrance we're going to display, Phoenix 22? What was the inspiration behind this gorgeous perfume?
So as I told you, I am a perfume lover.
Yeah.
I actually am really a Tom Ford girl. Like, I have all Tom Ford. I wear a lot of Tom Ford.
Okay.
And I do spend a lot of money on fragrance.
Hmm.
And one day, I was heading out with my girlfriends, and I was spraying on my perfume, and I was like, wow, I should create my own fragrance.
Hmm. Okay.
And I was just thinking that, I spend so much money and the representation is not there.
Hmm.
Like, there's not a lot of black women in a luxury space.
Yes, very true.
And yeah, there's a lot of women that got fragrance, but not a lot in the luxury space. And we
Yes,
spend a lot of money on luxury fragrance.
absolutely.
So it wouldn't leave my mind. I kept thinking about it. And I brought the idea to my two sons.
Hmm.
And they're amazing. They really, really champions of minds. So they was like, Mom, go for it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. So my oldest son, he got me connected to this coach in Africa.
Okay.
And that's where it all started. She coached me, and also my niece Shakira Polite. She also, well, my niece actually, she was there from the very, very beginning,
Okay.
and then they had collaborated together. So, yeah, I'm starting my business like a little older in my 50s.
That's okay.
So they kind of had to pull a lot out of me. um which was
Yeah.
great for me.
Hmm.
And we worked together, and I had to come up with a board of what I want the La Polie woman to smell like.
Okay.
So then I had to dig deep. I had to dig deep in, like, how do I like to smell?
Hmm.
What sense do I want to smell
Hmm.
like? And then we created the board, and now she hooks me up with a perfumer in France.
Okay.
So once I gave them the board of what I want La Poli to smell like, everything else was seamless. It was such an amazing experience. And that's also because they've been in business since 1741.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's history behind La Poli.
Oh
And
yeah.
La Poli is very exclusive. It's not like mass produced.
Yeah.
So,
You have something unique,
yes, very unique.
something, and that's a thing that and my followers know this. I try to gravitate towards that type of fragrance company, fragrance brand. I want you to smell like no one else. Like if you go into a party, an event, and everybody got Baccarat Rouge on, it's kind of off-putting when you think you got the best thing since sliced bread, and then you realize that everybody is wearing the same thing. So
Yeah,
I can
and
tell you guys, it's great. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I also discovered that, like, I was doing a little bit of research, and actually some people contacted me, and they was like, "Oh, I want to work with you. I want to work with your brand.
Hmm.
We did Chanel, we did this, we did that." I'm like,
Wow,
hold
that's a
up
little.
now. These people saying they've been made, they in Paris,
Mhm.
but when you really do your research, you'll find out a whole lot about
Yeah.
fragrance brands.
Mhm. Yeah, I understand, and that's what you got to do. You got to do your research to know, protect yourself, because
Yes.
once people see that train running, they want to hop on, and they can
And
feed
don't
you a
know what
whole
they
bunch
have
of,
to, right.
you know, and I get that. But okay,
Yes.
so the fragrance that you created came from your inspiration, your love from fragrances as a child. Um, your children helped you, inspired you to push forward and go forward to make the fragrance, and you got in contact. And France is very heavily, deeply rooted into fragrances. I think like it's Africa and then France where the longevity of history comes from, perfumery. And I know, having that, behind this particular fragrance, it says a lot. Now, I'm going to show you guys the bottle. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you got bottles there too, but I'll show them. Guys, this is the presentation here, right? So um, I'm going to say this, and this is an absolute um, praise to you and your team. Y'all know Kriegler perfumes, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know Kriegler perfumes, and you know how expensive, how rare the ingredients are behind Kriegler perfume and how exclusive that brand is. After smelling this fragrance, this one right here, that is what came in my head. I said, "Yo, this got that richness that you're getting from a $700 fragrance. This has such a unique, likable smell." And the first thing I said, "Yeah, this got that Kriegler vibe to me," and I mean
It,
that in the best way. You know, it doesn't smell like anything Kriegler has. Don't get me mistaken. No, that's not what I mean. I mean that I have enough Krieglers here and have had that experience with them to know not only French perfumery but really good quality ingredients. And I gifted this to my wife hesitantly because I know this is made for females. But I was like, I can't do that. I gotta gift this to her. She
can I
walked past me
can I
with
tell
this.
you another story?
Yes, go
I
ahead.
didn't mean to cut you off,
No, no.
but so when I first started, I was doing like testings. I would go to the mall and I
Mm-hmm.
would spray people just like I was spraying you.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to the mall and I would spray people, and
Mm-hmm.
I just asked them, what they think, and then I end up going into the Louis Vuitton store,
Okay.
and I went to one of their employees.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Oh, can I just ask you, do you like this scent?" She
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, wow, this smells like something that we would sell." I was like, "All right now."
I'm 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 guys, y'all know I don't play around. I don't I don't play around when it comes to fragrances. Not There's not a lot of fragrance brands, and I don't want to sound like a snob or anything, but I've smelled thousands of fragrances in my journey, and I can tell when something's a dupe, a copy, a clone, something generic, something that is hit with a bunch of synthetics. Ladies, pay attention. Look, get close, ladies. If y'all watching, guys, take notes. Get this fragrance for your girl. Get this fragrance. I mean, it is absolutely fantastic. Let me break down some of the notes. I want to show you guys some of the notes that I have here. Um,
Oh,
so
and it's 85% concentrated.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, that's unheard of. Like, you hear, 40, 50, 60% concentrated. This that's usually like in a pure perfume or in a straight perfume oil. You'll hear that, high number of concentration. But that's impressive. Let's go to the website. And whoever does your website and photography and videography is give them a raise. I'm not sure if you're doing it, but I'm on the site, and once again, I gotta be
Thank you.
honest.
Thank you.
When
Thank you.
when I see us do something, especially if we like us black people, African American people, when we do something first and it's just getting off, it's usually lackluster because we don't have the funds or the money to do something fantastic, right? We don't have the money to produce or hire someone to do graphic design. So we start at the bottom. I can tell you got don't even listen to me. Don't believe me. Go look at the website. Go check the website out. I'm like, wow. But okay, so let's go to the notes. Let me go to the notes. No, I don't want to add the card. I'm gonna.
So while you looking, I could tell them the top notes.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Tell.
Yeah. So the top notes are geranium, grapefruit, and saffron.
Mm-hmm.
The middle notes are cedarwood,
Mm-hmm.
rose, and patchouli.
Mm-hmm.
And then that dry down is amber, vanilla, and musk.
Yeah.
So you get that I'm here, and then it dries down to this really, really sexy amber, vanilla, and musk.
The opening, I would argue, is just as good as the dry down. Like
Yes.
the dry down definitely. and I don't want to spoil it for you guys because I'm doing the full review on this, right? But the dry down, that creaminess, this is almost a creamy, sweet, and greenness in the dry down. But the opening, the floral notes mixed with this soft aromatic spice, and there's like a zestiness in there. Is the opening? What's is there a fruit in the opening?
Yeah, grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Okay, so that right there, that zesty, bright freshness, it almost smells like you have grapefruit and you put like powdered sugar on the grapefruit. That's how that smells to me in the opening.
It's stunning.
It is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And the right man could pull this off, right?
Absolutely.
You could
Absolutely.
this I'm telling you, I am stunned. I really and it's sad that I say this. Most of the fragrances that I smell from our community, um, I can say there's about seven that I can say that bravo, they are fantastic. But not a lot of them give me uniqueness, originality. They're usually kind of something I'm like, you're playing off of somebody else's fragrance to make something else your own, right? Or it's just a designer with a twist. This is
Yes.
absolutely unique in the the realm of niche definition of niche. Now I want to ask you this. Um, I remember you saying you used to be a police officer
A
back in
correction officer.
correction officer, and this might just be coincidence, but I thought this was like French for like the police. When I saw the name La Polie, I was
So
like, is that a play off that?
let me break it down for you.
Okay.
So my actually real name is Lisa Polite,
Mm-hmm.
and Poli means polite in French.
Mm.
So when you put it together, La Lisa Poli Polite, Lisa Polite.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. I get it now. And okay,
And
so
so
go
the
ahead.
Phoenix 22
Mm-hmm.
is I was a New York City correction officer for 22 years,
Okay.
and this is like a new beginning of life for me. Like I've risen.
Mm.
So I'm like the phoenix. I rise. You see
All
the
right.
back says rise in luxury.
Mm-hmm.
I
From the ashes.
rise.
Okay, you came
Yes.
reemerged. Okay, I like that. Okay, I remember
Yes.
you saying that too.
Hmm.
Let me go to the comments real quick. I want to make sure I'm not missing people asking any questions. Uh, real quick. Okay. Someone said the perfume smells amazing. I agree.
Thank you.
So, Ebony saying facts on the Saturday cleaning in the morning.
Yeah, they know what it is.
Yes, they know.
You couldn't go back to sleep until that house was clean.
Yeah. If anybody has any questions, please feel free. I'm gonna try my best to answer the questions while we're talking. I got my screen up, so yeah. Okay, so can you tell us the price of your fragrance, just in case anybody is interested in buying the fragrance?
So the price is $195,
Okay.
and you can purchase at www.lapolie, that's LAPOLIE,
Hmm.
fragrances with an S at the end.com.
I'll make sure I put a link down below. I'll also tag it on like IG so you guys can go check it out there. And like I said, I'm going to do an in-depth full review on this fragrance for you guys. Um, it's fantastic creation. I love the timeless presentation. Um, that's one thing that I say is very important about fragrances is that you keep it where it's modern, where you can't date it, where you can't say, "Oh, that looks." like something that was made in the 80s or something that was made in 2000. You
Very classic,
very
very
classy,
clean line.
exactly,
Yes.
and it leaves room for creating the colors, different things like that. So I like that. That brings me to my next question. We have Phoenix 22, um, and
Dragon 88.
so that's we got another fragrance coming to the line. Okay, so we got you
we
heard it here,
I'm
guys.
I'm in works talking about it. Actually, my son, he wants to create a men's fragrance.
Okay,
So me and him talked about it. I'm going to give him full rights to go do whatever he want to do,
okay,
create what he want to create,
okay.
and that's the next thing. A men perfume.
Awesome, awesome. So we got an exclusive, guys.
Yes, you can see that in the near future.
Okay, near future we got. You said Dragon 88.
Dragon 88.
Awesome. So I'm looking forward to that one. Take your time.
And nobody's gonna steal my name now.
There we go. And we'll pray for your son to create something amazing. Um,
Oh, he
you know,
will.
once we give it to God, he got a handle. So
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
this.
Absolutely.
I'm very happy that I met you. I'm very happy that we have another real niche fragrance house in the Black community, and I look forward to smelling more of your creations. And I would urge you guys, anyone that's watching this live, go check out Lisa's Instagram page. I'll link it down below. Um, Obviously, you guys can see La Polie. That's the fragrance brand, and also the tag on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure all social media platforms.
And I
Support,
also want to take the time out to thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to interview me.
of course.
Thank you for showcasing my brand. I really appreciate it. We need more people to, you know, put the awareness out because a lot of people don't know that Black fragrance owners exist.
Yeah,
And yeah, so Black owned fragrance week, that's a good thing. We actually need to extend that instead of a week. We need to make it longer.
yeah,
But
I
I've
agree with that.
learned a lot about Black owned fragrances brand that I didn't know about just by Black owned fragrance week. So we absolutely need that.
Yeah,
And once again, I want to thank you. I
absolutely,
appreciate you.
absolutely. Shout out to Mr. Cologne for doing that because um, I got I'm praying that he makes that a fragrance event. Imagine,
Yes.
imagine if that's a fragrance event, kind of like the Essence and Sin Explorer, and he has the location where, I mean, Black-owned fragrance brands can showcase their great fragrances. You as well. That'd be fantastic. So,
Yeah, we need it.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was like I think I put at least 10 new brands on my Instagram as following because I'm like, oh, I didn't even know these brands like you
Yeah.
said. So I'm definitely I agree with that. But your brand, we're gonna focus on this one now because this is the highlight, guys. This is the one. I'm telling you, if you guys want something unique, something that smells like luxury, something that's sophisticated, if you want to surprise your girl and be on the, you know, even if you mess up a couple of times, she's gonna forgive you because you gave her this.
That's
You got a
right.
couple. This is fantastic.
Absolutely.
And my wife has, I think, at least 20, 25 bottles of fragrances. And she put this on. And I didn't know. This is how good it is. I didn't know she put it on. She walked past me and I almost tackled her. I was like, what is that you got on? She was like, boy, that's the fragrance you gave me. I'm like, that's Phoenix 22? Because it smelled different on me. I was like,
Yes.
oh. I was like, okay. I said, okay. I said, yeah, we definitely. And ironically, I think maybe like a day later, you hit me up and was like, we should do a live. I'm like, yeah, we got to talk about this.
Yeah. It got to
So,
be out there. People really got to know about Phoenix 22 because it is something special.
mm-hmm. And I'm going to do my
And
best.
yes, people really need to know about it.
I'm going to hook you up. I'm telling you guys, this is what I do, you know, and this is what God uh, commanded us to do, you know, fellowship, you know, do things without looking for something behind it. You know, you're doing something positive. You're doing God's work by, you know, creating a story and giving something to someone to make them smile. This can be someone's wedding fragrance, you know, someone's, you know, promotion fragrance, something that inspires someone after smelling it. I think this fragrance is going to do really well, and I'm going to do my best to shout out loud and tell people about it because this is
I
it.
receive it.
Well, guys, I'm not going to
And
keep y'all
someone
long.
asked me what's my Instagram. Everything
Okay,
is
yeah,
connected. It's La Polie fragrances.
okay. Like I said, I'll put the link down below. I'm gonna make sure I hook it up. Is there anything else you want to tell anybody before we end the live? Um,
Um, just try it out. Support a sister, and tell a friend,
tell a friend.
and tell a friend.
Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
it was a pleasure, Lisa. Once I do the review, I'll link it and I'll send it to you. This isn't the last time we'll talk. We'll do something again, hopefully soon. But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for um, the mishap we had earlier. Staying with us. I truly appreciate you guys. I always say at the end of my videos, um, I want you guys to find a relationship with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I want you guys to ask Him to come into your life. If you're lost, if you're missing something, if you find that you don't have the drive to do the things you need to do, is because you're missing that connection with God. Ask Him to come into your life. Confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that He died on the cross for our sins, and watch your world and your life change. Repent for your sins and try to do better. God commands us to follow the commandments. And if you want to be in heaven, the only way you can get there is through the Son. Reach the Father through the Son, and you'll be in paradise. I love you guys. Like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. Lisa, God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
God bless you as well.
Peace, guys.
Bye.